Good morning. My video today is about Europe and Muslims are drifting towards civil war. Unfortunately, it is not a war or resistance that is supported by our corrupt government. It is not a war where we will have our own swords and weaponry, because our government want to leave us barren and armless, not being able to defend ourselves against Muslim invasion. What is happening inside Europe? Muslims are raping non-Muslims. They are setting up Sharia law, and all this I will show you evidence with videos later. And there are areas where the police are not willing to go into. Such is the terror that Europeans and the government have towards Muslims. This is a frightening revelation, a frightening future, where you see the government and the police force who are terrified of the forces of Islam. There are pocketful of resistance who refuse to submit and to surrender. But sadly, because of white liberals, these pocketful of resistance are not enough. If you dare speak out against terrorism, you are a racist. If you dare show concern about Muslim terrorism, you are Islamophobic. There's no such term as Islamophobic. It doesn't exist. These are terms invented by white liberals. Muslims didn't invent those terms, Islamophobic. This is a term invented by white liberals, feminists, and LGBT. They all have one thing in common: to destroy the canonical principles and spirituality of Christianity. Hence why the LGBT and feminists never attack Muslims, never. It is getting serious. People are at breaking point. We are witnessing terrorism in France, in Britain, and it's going to get worse. And the worst thing about it, you cannot judge Muslims. Our leaders are culpable for these wickedness and atrocity. The Foreign Secretary said this week that Theresa May had no right in which to say that something had to be sorted out, because she became political. Here people lost their lives, yet the Foreign Secretary was worried about their career and getting back into power. They're waiting for you to vote them back in. They're waiting for you, the sucker, to support them. Hence, they will not say anything negative against Muslim terrorism. There are many white people who have been assaulted by Muslims, and it was the white person that was charged, because the system is so terrified of Muslims. If you arrest one Muslim, you arrest them all. Hence why in prisons, white people and black people are converting to Islam, not because of God Almighty, not because of the Quran making any sense, but simply because Muslims protect Muslims. They are safer in numbers. So a lot of people become Muslims out of sheer fear, and that's the reason why a lot of white women become Muslims. We are heading towards a severe civil war. If we do not wake up one day, excuse the rain falling, One day, we're going to find ourselves under Sharia law. If we do not wake up and start to act, one day we will realize that no longer the church bell rings, but we will submit to the cries of Muslims cry to prayer. They already are grooming us culturally by bowing down on trains, in the public places. They know what they're doing. They're implanting Islamic traditions, Islamic rituals into our Western values, into our Western life. They know what they're doing. But because our politicians who we vote for, who we support, will not do anything about it, most of us are cowards. Well, we won't resist. We won't fight back. Most of us are cowards, and it's because of this cowardliness why Europe is finished. Will it lead to a civil war? Inevitably. But there's more white liberals than there are white people with common sense. The white liberals will join forces with Muslims. The LGBT, the white feminist, they're all anti-Christians. So it's easy for them to side up with a system that is, let's be honest, an antichrist religion. I predicted years ago, and my brother will support this, that I says Islam and feminism and the LGBT, well, said gays at the time, will be the death of European civilization. And my words are coming to pass. You dare speak out against Muslims. You dare even report a Muslim crime, and you're the one being charged. You don't believe me? Go to a Muslim area, mind your own business, and let them cause trouble with you. The police will not arrest that Muslim. They will arrest you for being white, and the system supports it. The system will keep its mouth shut. This is what the white world, the Western world, has crumbled to. The Roman Empire crumbled because they got lazy. White people are heading the same way.
Run, you fucking cowards! Run! Look! Run! Run! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! What's that? Nazi! Run! Run! Run, you cowards! Run, you cowards! Go forward! Run, you cuffs! Run, you cuffs! Allahu Akbar! MashaAllah! MashaAllah! Mar! Put it out!
We don't need this fight yet.
Don't give everyone a bad name!
Brothers, don't please read this the back. We don't need this fight.
We don't need bad publicity! We don't need bad publicity! PC, come on, don't worry about it. Go with the camera, watch it. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free! Fucking cowards! Cowards! You're coming back, you cowards! Cowards! You bananas! Free! Yeah, free! Hey, stop it! God!
Salam, brother. Salam. Salam, brother.
Calm down. Keep back. Go back, man. Run for your life. Run, you swine.
Can we have the camera? Can we have this camera focusing on all the audience, sir? Can we have this camera focusing on all the audience? Because every now and then, every time we have a conference, every time we invite a speaker, they always can come with the same accusations. This speaker supports death penalty for homosexuals. This speaker supports death penalty for this crime or that. He is homophobic. They subjugate women, etc., etc., etc. It's the same old stuff coming all the time. And we always try to tell them, I always try to tell them that, look, it's not that speaker that we're inviting who has these extreme radical views, as you say. These are general views that every Muslim actually has. Every Muslim believes in these things. Just because they're not telling you about it, or just because they're not out there in the media, doesn't mean they don't believe in them. So I will ask you, everyone in the room, how many of you are normal Muslims? You're not extremists, you're not radical, just normal Sunni Muslims. Please raise your hands. Everybody, mashallah, subhanallah. Okay, take down your hands again. How many of you agree that men and women should sit separate? Please raise your hands.
Sisters in particular.
Everyone agree. Everyone agree. Brothers and sisters. Subhanallah. So it's not just these radical sheikhs then. Allahu Akbar. Next question. How many of you agree that the punishments described in the Quran and the Sunnah, whether it is death, whether it is stoning for adultery, whatever it is, if it is from Allah and His Messenger, that is the best punishment ever possible for humankind, and that is what we should apply in the world? Who agrees with that? Allahu Akbar. Are you all radical extremists? Subhanallah. So all of you are saying that you are common Muslims, you all go to the different masajids, no way? Or are you like a specific sect, like the Islam net sect or anything like that? Are you like that? No. Are you like that? Please raise your hand if you're like this extreme Islam net sect or anything like that. No one. Allahu Akbar. How many of you just go to these normal masajids in Norway, the normal Sunni mosques? Please raise your hands. Allahu Akbar. So what's the politicians gonna say now? What's the media gonna say now? That we're all extremists? We're all radicals? We need to deport all of us from this country? Subhanallah. Allahu Akbar. Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!